Hello everyone, welcome to Fallout 4, and today I'm doing a preview. I know I waited too long to say that, but yeah, on a unionized uniform for the Minutemen, which I have constructed. So each one of these containers could carries every single uniform and weaponry for each Minutemen infantry unit. We go to here. We have the. Now let me take off the clothes of my character so I can show you guys. So I can put on the clothes. Oh, hang on. Put that in. Okay, there we go. So, we got this uniform is called the Rifleman uniform. It is a standardized uniform for any infantry unit. It is a hunter rifle, which I renamed to the M32. It carries a 308 rounds, and it uses Field Scribe armor and hat. It's a basic uniform, but pretty easy to distinguish from other major factions across the wasteland. The M32 is also special because it has a bayonet, which means the Rifleman is not only useful for long range and medium range, but also useful for close range combat if the enemy gets too close. Let me put that in there. Now it's time for the auto Rifleman, which is like the Rifleman, but it has an automatic rifle and it carries a combat rifle, or the M11. It uses the same uniform, but instead of having a hat, it has an army helmet, making it very protective during combat. The receiver is an automatic receiver, making it an automatic weapon. Now we go on to over here. And we get a sniper rifleman, which is just like the rifleman, but a sniper rifle. The bayonet is removed, and the receiver is a hardened receiver, which does a lot more damage than the previous. The uniform is the same, with the hat being a military cap. And instead of called the M32, it's called the M32-A, which is like a special variant. Now we go on to the shotgunner. A specialized unit, which looks drastically different, sort of, but has the same uniform as the rest, but has a green hood and a gas mask with goggles, and carries an M15 combat rifle used for close range combat during a settlement attack if raiders or super mutants come. Now we go on to over here. And now we go on to the Grenadier, or Grenadier, which is the same as the Rifleman, but instead, if I go into, he throws grenades. He wears a combat armor helmet and a red bandana. Now we go on to the more heavier side of infantry. We go on to the Rocketeer. The M31, or as is known as the missile launcher, has a scope. It is the same as the Grenadier, but has a blue bandana instead. Now we go on to the minigunner. So this type of class is supposed to have a T-45C power armor that goes with the minigun, so that it looks realistic enough so that the power armor could wield the minigun and not the person wielding the minigun, because the minigun is heavy and stuff. He wears the same uniform as the Rifleman, but has rode goggles to protect his eyes from all of the flashes and possible other stuff as well. Now we go on to the more advanced type of infantry, the Lazer type, where we go on to the Lazer Riflemen. It has a standard laser rifle. The uniform is the same like always, but has a security helmet with a camouflage bandana, or a gunner's camouflage bandana. And now we're going to the last class of infantry before we move on to the farmers, which they have their own specific classes as well. Oops, sorry about that. Let me do this. There we go. It is the same as the regular rifle, but it is modified a tiny bit, and it has a more powerful receiver. The uniform is the same like always, with a skull bandana. Well, bandana instead. Sorry if I'm stuttering. I'm like, I'm trying to be serious about this, but I'm like, I can't even do this. I'm stuttering. Now we go on to the farmers type of stuff, or the classes of it. You go into here. They carry a 44 Magnum, and the uniform is pretty basic. Nothing special going on there. Now I go on to the shotgunner farmer, which carries a double barrel shotgun. And instead of having the visor, it has a fedora to look fancy and to protect it from the sun. Well, his or her head from the sun. And now we go into the special farmer, which if it was implied into this game, it would be a rare sight to see, because this is usually a special type of person. It has a better sniper rifle, which is a marksman sniper rifle, which gives its name a marksman farmer. The uniform is a little bit more battered and a little bit more camouflage for the wasteland, but it's still useful no matter what. That is all, folks. I hope you have a good day. Make sure to please subscribe, like, comment, and share the video. And anyways, make sure to clash on, folks. Goodbye.